Hello fellas, here I am trying to make a video again to hop onto the foraging update spree of things to talk about, here to inform you about a fully 100% AFK method to obtain hunting EXP. The method consists of hunting absolute mass loads of glaciate walkers within the Dwarven mines, of which there's not much more to it than that, so let me tell you about the gear required. There's not much you physically need to be able to do this method. All you need is simply a full set of Frozen Blaze armor, but if you're on Iron Man and don't have Frozen Blaze armor, like myself, you sadly cannot do this AFK, but you can still achieve the same rates of hunting EXP without doing too much effort. Now, to talk about the rates you should maybe be getting, I just before ran a 10-minute test where I got around roughly 60,000 hunting EXP per hour, of which 60k sounds pretty horrible, I know, although it'll be much better depending on a few things, which brings me to some general tips. So I'm currently out here in the fields, as you could say, doing the method here, killing glaciate walkers, to tell you about these basic tips. So basically, first things first, you obviously with your black hole placement, you can have it on the ground like this from where you're standing, but from what I've understood, well not understood, what I've experienced, your black hole doesn't actually pick up mobs like instantaneously, or like as quickly if it's on the ground, but it's actually better if it's slightly off the ground, which to do that, in my opinion, it's a bit easiest to just jump and try to place it just before you hit the ground. Like here I think it's slightly above the ground, and I think that's the best. Second thing is players. Like I'm here by myself right now, so with that test I did earlier, I'd be getting about 60k an hour. That's with my wisdom too, of which obviously more wisdom's better. I have at the bottom there 29 wisdom, so I don't have very much, but 29 is 29% more, of course, as you should know. Because something, if you haven't noticed already, is with loot sharing, if you have noticed, you can loot share when hunting, but even if you loot share somebody's like hunt, you still get the full amount of experience. So obviously double players, double black hole speed is better because you get, well, double things sucked into the black hole, which is double experience. So with two players, you'd be getting around 120k an hour, while one, you'd be getting 60k. Now, you don't want to have more than 3 players, because if there's more than 3 players, you're not going to all get loot share, and, like, because I'm pretty sure each mob you can only get two people get loot share on it. So, you want to have maximum of 3 people with you. And finally, the last thing, so I don't need to kill these anymore, because I'm just showing off what's going on. In your shards, the shard you want, well, you would want it, but you don't need it, is this one, Python. Your black holes capture creatures from 2% to 20% faster from level 1 to 10. That's going to make it a bit better too, of which isn't necessary, but obviously, well, the more your black hole sucks up, the more you're going to make. So that's where I conclude my tips here. Oh yeah, and one more tip I forgot to add, if you want to make more money, because if you're on a normal profile, you'll also be making a decent amount of money via this, but it's not too much, but it's something. If you want more money, or just like more shards in general, you want to be using your frog pet, because if you see Hunting Enjoyer, increases your chance to catch forest water and combat shards by 10%. Now, I'm pretty sure it's only forest for like common to uncommon frog, but if you have rare, epic, and legendary, I'm pretty sure it's all of them, so you want to be using frog pet if you want extra shards.